What the f is this, Tim Hortons? What in the actual Christ is this? Huh? I just bit into this and this was fucking in here.
This technology is way above my head.
Why the hell is my egg red? Severio, why is it red?
I don't know.
What the frig is this? Like, yo.
It looks more like sparkles than anything else.
I don't give a damn. I asked for it, bro, not sparkles on my eggs.
That's true.
What is going on with Tim Hortons? Literally. Yo. I'm going right back right now and see what the hell they're going to tell me.
When Tim Hortons gives you the wrong order and it's triple, or, oh my God, 3 sugars, 2 creams? Who drinks this crap?
So we're finally feeling better today, and I stopped at Tim's to grab some, I guess, breakfast at like 2:30. I ordered an everything bagel toasted with butter. I show up, I open this. Does it look like everything bagel toasted with butter? Man, I should just go back to sleep.
So I ordered a Boston cream donut, and this is what they gave me.
Hey, Tim Hortons. You screw up one bagel, you don't get me the plain. And then the next one, fucking black.
All right, today I decided to get a coffee, right? It's 5:30 in the morning. I go to Tim Hortons, order a medium single. That's 1 cream, 1 sugar, right? And mind you, I haven't had a coffee in over 3 months. So I go to Tim Hortons, pull through the drive-thru, pay way overpriced for coffee. It's like $3 and whatever. I get the coffee. 1 sugar, 1 cream. Should be nice and dark. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. It's like drinking hot ice cream. Get it together, Tim Hortons, with your bullshit, man. Sick of this. Every time.
Well, we got a 12-pack of donuts. 2 were Boston cream.
So this was the first one. And I was like, oh, that's like nothing.
There's a bit.
Like, there's a little bit. And then my mom was like, oh, there's 2. Maybe the other one's better. No, it's even worse. There's like the tiniest little bit right here.
Tim Hortons.
There's nothing.
You got some explaining to do.
Look at this. It's dry. It's so sad.
So sad.
Just got my medium triple. Looks a little dark. Actually, looks really dark. And my simple sausage on a biscuit, which I order a simple sausage on a biscuit because I'm allergic to the egg. Thanks, Tim Hortons. You've wasted my money and my day.
Welcome back to yet another episode of Messed Up Orders from Tim Hortons. Now, I've seen a couple of Canadians still complaining about Tim Hortons and their messed up orders. And while they are doing this, they are recording directly from the evidence or directly from the orders they are receiving from Tim Hortons. They are saying on these videos that their orders are still messed up even after thousands of trying to call out Tim Hortons and asking, or rather beg them to do better. But it seems Tim Hortons, they are not planning to do better anytime soon. And actually, they are still providing messed up orders. And in this video, let's watch Canadians' real-time evidence recording how they are receiving messed up orders from Tim Hortons. Then we shall be talking about it.
Tim Hortons, you know I love you, but can we please stop putting pieces of eggs in my bagel, in my everything cream cheese bagel? That is not supposed to be there. Please? Can we please stop doing that? Thanks.
Well, I didn't ask for a croissant sandwich. I asked for a sausage and bacon loaded box. I got a croissant with sausage, bacon, and tomato, scrambled eggs, and cheese. I mean, I'm not even really that mad.
Like, it looks good. But what the fuck? That's not what I asked for. You know, like the loaded box that comes with like scrambled eggs, a hash brown, sausage, bacon, whatever, and the sauce. And I'm not even really that mad. That's the first time I'm not mad.
Roach-infested food at Tim Hortons.
All right, Canada, like, fuck, come on now. This is getting ridiculous, Tim Hortons. You had one job, okay? There's your job, right there. See those 2 dots in that little squiggly line? That's a smile. Let's open it up. Okay, it's a half a cookie for 1, and for 2, you can't even put a smile on there. Honestly, guys, like, this is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And there's no such thing as customer service anymore. We just take it, and that's the way it goes. We need to do something here. We can't just let this junk happen. I mean, yeah, it's only a cookie. Who really cares? But honestly, it's not just a cookie. Like everything else, nobody can do anything anymore.
Public warning, 200 Barton Street, Tim Hortons. Currently has bed bugs near General Hospital. Please contact head office.
What the fuck? Tim Hortons. What happened here, buddy? It's filled with the honey glaze on the inside. I think this might be a new donut.
Have a look at this. This is Ottawa, Ontario, Tim Hortons on Donald Street. Look at the waste cans. I asked the lady at the counter, I said to her, do you know your waste cans are over full? Do you think somebody could clean them? Looking bad on the store like that. Her reply was, it's not my problem, not my department. And they had well more enough staff to look after this situation. So it's not because they're short staff. Come on, Tim Hortons.
What happened? Oh, the chocolate got stuck. Oh.
I went to Tim Hortons, and if I get breakfast there, I'll get the sausage farmer's breakfast wrap. They handed this to me, and I was like, wow, that feels like ridiculously light, and like it's, look at the wrapping. Another frickin' disappointment. What the heck? So there, what the, so there's no, that's supposed to have, what the fuck is that? That's gross. What the, Tim Hortons? I paid $7 for that. $7 for that. Ridiculous.
Fast food places like Tim Hortons just gone to shit since.
I agree. I think the customer service at Tim Hortons has gone completely downhill. So recently I did order, went through a drive-through Tim Hortons a couple months ago. I ordered grilled chicken wrap, got to the window, paid for my order, sat there for 3 or 4 minutes, and then they said, I'm sorry, we have no grilled chicken. Are you okay with crispy chicken? I personally don't like crispy chicken, but at that point I was hungry. I wanted to eat something. So I was like, sure, fine. But I was like, it's lunchtime. Like, how do you guys not have grilled chicken? So I was like, this is weird. Like grilled chickens or lunchtime's when you have all your stuff stocked, lunch and dinner time. Anyway, so I took it, whatever, I ate it. Not my favorite, but I got some lunch. Fast forward another couple months, I go to Tim Hortons again, and this time at dinner time around 6 o'clock. There's only 2 staff members working. This location is notorious for having very limited staff, so I don't know if they just can't retain staff or no one's applying there. I don't know what the issue is, but they're always short-staffed in my opinion. They're always very, very slow. So again, I order a grilled chicken wrap. The girl takes my money, pays for it, whatever. 3 or 4 minutes later, the person making the food comes up to me and says, I'm sorry, we actually have no grilled chicken left. I just threw it out because it just expired. I'm like, but it's dinner time. You don't have any like grilled chicken on the go being cooked. She goes, no, because I just realized it expired. Now, when I worked fast food, like at McDonald's, we had everything on timers. And if things were starting to expire or going to expire soon, then we would cook some more to replenish it. So that way we had it still available. And I was baffled the fact that it was dinner time and they had no grilled chicken. And this seems to be a trend that Tim Hortons offers grilled chicken on their menu, but they never have it. And it's really, really frustrating. Or I think it's called oven roasted, whatever it is now. They don't have it. So then my third experience was recently when I traveled through Pearson Airport. I wanted to get just a bagel and I wanted to get a couple donuts for our kids for on the plane and a drink. So nothing super complex. So I get in line. There's probably about, 10 people in front of me. I'm like, okay, that's cool. It'll be a few minutes that's fine. Well, there was 2 staff members working, one on the register and one was making the bagels and stuff. The person on the register was taking orders, making the coffees, grabbing drinks, grabbing donuts, that sort of thing. So it took a few minutes for them to get through every person. Well, at this point, I've been in line for probably 20, 25 minutes. And I know my husband has to get some food from somewhere else. And I want to get something for my youngest son and that sort of thing. So time is of the essence. Finally, an employee comes around, must have been on a break or something like that, and opens a second till. So I open so then finally it's my turn. At this point, it's like 20 deep of people behind me. And got my order done. My bagel took probably about 5 minutes. It's a bagel. You toast the toaster, put some cream cheese on it, you're good to go. So that took a bit of time as well. And then, I was like, I waited for like 30 minutes for a bagel. Like, this is insane. So Tim Hortons, I don't know if you need to do a better job retaining your employees, provide more incentives. I don't know, but you have to do better and step up your game because your customer service is seriously slacking.
Hey guys, so this video is for like the Tim Hortons workers and Tim Hortons in general. So I went to drive-through because I was on the go getting my stuff done. Of course, anyone that wants to get their stuff done, they don't have time to have their coffee for the day intake or whatever, their caffeine for the day. And they obviously go to Timmy's. So I went to Timmy's and pretty much I ordered my protein iced latte. Tell me how this looks like a protein iced latte. 1, the color is not even correct. 2, it's diluted way too much with water. It didn't even taste like the protein iced latte. It was just watered down. I went back and they gave me the exact same thing. It made no difference. That I had to go to another location and I got my drink. They made it better. I don't know if you guys are noticing that the workers are not either doing their job correctly, like as if it's coming out of their pocket. We're paying for what we want, we pay for what we want to get. So just give us our order correctly, not rushing the order and not being stingy on the order. Because look, the color difference, you see the difference? I see a difference and I taste the difference too. So if the customer notices the difference, tastes the difference, the employee should too. Like, just make the drink correctly rather than chit-chatting with your friends. I know you guys see your coworkers, you get excited and whatever, but just make the order correctly. That's it. But yeah, this is a PSA that Tim Hortons needs to get their shit together and just start double checking when they're handing out these orders. Like, I'm sure you guys get trained and you should know how the drink should look and not dilute it, and don't burn people's order or whatever you're doing, because people are going to start boycotting you at this point.
If Canadians say this, it means that it is happening. If they were 2 or 3 Canadians complaining every day on TikTok, we could have said, well, these people just hate Tim Hortons. But unfortunately, these are among thousands of videos that are recorded on TikTok, people saying that they are receiving messed up orders. In fact, not even messed up orders, but their orders are getting messier every day, with others even complaining about hygiene at Tim Hortons, how they don't consider hygiene or proper hygiene, how people are just doing things opposite. You order A, they give you order B, and if they give you your order, well, you are lucky to get an order that is not messed up. Literally, most of them can't even understand what Canadians are saying. There is a huge language barrier between customer with other attendants having poor customer service. These are just among the many things that Canadians are complaining about Tim Hortons. And I think it's getting out of hands. And as you can see, Canadians are saying we are done. We are done. We've tried to call you out. We've tried to ask you to do better. But unfortunately, you are not doing better. And guys, if you see these people complaining, it's not like they hate Tim Hortons. No, because majority of them still goes there. They just want Tim Hortons to do better and improve on their deteriorating services. I mean, their customer service is going downhill. And Canadians are frustrated because this Tim Hortons has been their coffee giants for years. They've been loving this place, but now most of them are walking away. They are trying other alternatives because they are trying to remind them to do better, but they are not doing better. So these videos are just to remind Tim Hortons that people are still complaining. People want you to do better because they want better customer service and they want to feel the value of your money. And if you can't do that well, Canadians will still bash you and they will walk away and they will go to other franchises. And unfortunately, you might end up losing customers, or rather, people might end up boycotting, which is not a good thing. That is why you are seeing these people recording this video, because they want Tim Hortons to do better. But maybe they are exaggerating things. You do tell me in the comment section if you've ever been at Tim Hortons. Have you experienced these things that Canadians are complaining about? And if you have experienced, what exactly have you experienced at Tim Hortons, so that we can all agree or disagree in the comment section? Tell me what you think in the comments. Let's engage in this discussion and see you in the next video after subscribing.